What is up, everybody? I am Matt Holt. I'm here with the one and always beautiful Bree Molitor. We're on Hillside Live TV. It is great to be back. We are here at Windrock Off-Road Park in Oliver Springs. Oh, look at that. It's like a warm blanket. That is my dog. We have a hot dog. I'm going to take a short commercial break. We have a hot dog vendor here that brings his hot dog cart literally as close to the production trailer as possible because that's where all of our fans show up and mass into. And so we have usually some parks have like a vendor area where they have the vendors far away, or as you first come in the off-road park, they'll have some food vendors and some product vendors. But we're racing on the other side of the park, so no food vendors are there. He always brings his hot dog cart right next to us and takes amazing care of us. They're awesome. Him and his wife are retired. They just show up and help feed the staff and all of our fans. There's been times they have ran out on Friday, had to go to the grocery store so they could feed people on Saturday. So huge shout out to them. They take great care of us. Retired, hang out.
I love that he knows you like Mountain Dew, too.
Yes.
We have learned a lot about Matt's eating habits today between the pizza ordering earlier while we were live.
Yeah. Dude, talk about growing. Nick Mott, did you do like 5,000 push-ups every day since Texas? He's looking pretty swole.
That would be a question for Nick.
I kind of swole.
Did you drink that whole Red Bull earlier?
It's 8.4 ounces.
And a Mountain Dew?
It's what? Do we have somebody in line? All right, we are at Windrock Off-Road Park in Oliver Springs, Tennessee for the second race of the National Rock Racing Association. So stoked to be here. It's great. I think I'm just so excited to have
He is so stoked.
I am so excited to have nice weather and racing going on. It's not raining. It isn't ice.
Is in his happy place right now.
It is. I got a hot dog. Life is good. We have
Matt, can you give us a rundown from Hill 1 for the stock class?
I just deleted it.
You do. I will give us a rundown from Hill 1 for the stock class up to 5 places because that's what I already have sorted out here.
Solid. High five.
Wes Keene had the fastest time with a 35.6. Then Cody Kaysen with a 36.8. Daniel Heckley with 37.0. Scotty Harden with a 37.4, and Brandon Davis with a 38.9. Those were your top 5 for Hill 1 for the Rock Life Off-Road UTV stock class. We also had Hill 1 for the Unlimited class, and we are back for round 2 for both of those.
We have a few new drivers in our stock class and our Unlimited class.
Quite a few, actually.
I bumped into one of them as I was going to the bathroom. He said, "Hey, Matt, so excited." He goes, "I love the show." And I said, "No, it's so great. Glad you came out." He goes, "Yeah, I'm racing today." I said, "First time ever?" And he said, "Yep." I said, "Come down to live feed. We'll talk to you." He introduced himself. Don't remember his name. But he's going to come to live feed and tell us. I said, "So, how'd you get into it?" We started chit-chatting. I said, "I'll tell you what. Come down to live feed. We'll chat about that." And he's like, "Yeah, I'm so excited to be here." And I was kind of like, that's how we all feel. We're all excited to be here. My Kodiak coming in hot and steamy in the parking lot. Jumping out, running all the way here,
Matt got an adrenaline rush on the way here. He forgot that we are in Eastern time here at Windrock, not Central time.
Forgot.
So,
it's a relative term.
All right, Veronica Whitesell is starting us back off again here on Hill 2. She ran first on Hill 1 as well, so props to her for getting out there and showing everybody the way. She was a late entry, so what we normally do with our late entries is whoever drew first place that decides if they want all the late entries to go ahead of them or not. And they are all going first this time.
Again, that looks like an Ultra 4 car of some sort. I'm not sure if she's done some racing with them, but Jed Harper, what's up, buddy? Kelsey Storts. Is Jay going to run? I'm not sure if Jay's running.
44298 for Veronica.
I'll say Jay raced on our first one. I'm not sure if he broke something. He was.
I don't think so.
Yeah. We'll find out.
I can't remember.
Jimmy Flynn, what's up, buddy? Everybody jumping in. This is our second course of the day. This is our stock class for our first run. And then here in a little bit, we'll have our Unlimited class coming in.
All right, Gavin Berg is on the line. Gavin jumping in with us today a little bit late as well, but we are glad to have everybody out here that is able to make it and race with us this weekend. It's a beautiful day for racing. We are in Oliver Springs in East Tennessee at Windrock Off-Road Park. This is the Yukon Gear and Axle NRRS #1. And this is Gavin Berg with CA Technologies.
Yes.
Come out here.
Ran with the door open the first time.
That's right.
Get that?
Yeah, you didn't have no time for that when you're on the race course.
I said just waving at us like, hey, everybody. Yeah, there you go. Buy you a stock machine, put some CA Technology suspension on it, and go racing.
There you go.
I know they got a booth out here. They got taking care of some Razor guys. They were throwing some koozies out. See what his time's going to be. 8:79.
37.879.
Good job, Gavin. Like I said, he was excited to be out here running. Boom, replace. I got you, dog.
Looks like Wes Keene on the line.
Again, he's the last of our late entries, I believe. He was one of our 3 late entries.
We have one more, but Zach Smith. I think he might be broken though. He was a DNF on Hill 1, so we'll have to see if he makes it back for round 2 or not. Wes, of course, has the fastest time from Hill 1. And I think he was 3rd fastest in the unlimited class.
I believe it.
Wes racing
everything this weekend.
UTV stock, UTV unlimited, and I believe bouncer.
What's up, Jed? You should have come down this weekend. It's a good time. Jimmy Flynn said you should have picked me up on my interstate. I had my Daisy Dukes on.
Oh,
yeah.
Man. Well, how could we have passed up on that?
Yeah.
Here he goes.
All right. I don't think this is Wes. This is Scotty Harden, I believe.
I concur.
Thank you, Matt.
Scotty and Wes are
More up, less over. All right, Jamie.
More up, less over, as Zach so helpfully is pointing out. Zach's so good at giving directions from the bottom of the hill.
yes, audibly in front of the crowd.
44.864
I said 44.
for Scotty Harden.
64. You hear that?
There's really
Yep.
just one drop down. The rest is clicking buttons. It's not too bad. It's not bad. Our top 3, Gavin, Veronica, and Scotty. We only had 3.
Are only 3.
Solid. Knocking out that top 3 for us.
Not too shabby on the looks either.
Giving a thumbs up from Scotty as he pulls back down here.
I think Daniel Heckley is on the line
Oh, my
now.
goodness.
Come on, Danielle, let's go.
Danielle.
All right.
Zach giving him a hard time.
Daniel had a 3rd place finish from Hill 1. After a little bit of a rough start to his UTV stock class career in Texas, wherein he almost lost a wheel and tried to back up
Yes.
the hill to the finish line.
Very impressive run, by the way.
He's already leaps and bounds ahead of,
Yes.
of Bridgeport. So, a good smooth run here. We'll definitely get him lots of points for the
Yep.
weekend. I don't know, might even put him on the podium.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of people slowing down.
Now,
1 second.
it sounds like he went a little off course. He went up. The unlimited side of the hill.
Yes.
So here at Windrock, if you've never been here in person before, you can kind of see it
Yes.
right there. This is really
Right.
hard to do on camera.
Here
Behind Matt and I, there are multiple
and here.
multiple
Yeah, and
ways
sorry.
to go
Yeah.
up the hill.
And
It can get a little confusing. So they're sorting that out right now. We'll let you guys know
it's Justin.
how that ends up for
Colton
Daniel.
Holback's putting some tape up. Colton mentioned that he might have gone up one of the wrong hills. They're racing stock class right now, and I think he took a a unlimited class hill, which is a little harder.
Yeah.
So I don't really think that would be a point differential, but we'll see. We'll be right after these messages.
The Mickey Thompson Premium Mud Terrain is on the road and full of undisputed attitude. The Baja Boss MT. No compromises, ever. We are purpose-built tires for truck and Jeep enthusiasts everywhere. All mud tires are not created equal, and here's the proof. Powerply XD construction, asymmetrical tread design, extreme side biters, and more. Find your tire size today at MickeyThompsonTires.com.
All right, Jacob Rice asked who's in the lead as of now. Right now, it's Gavin Berg with a 37.8. Now, we've only had 4 drivers run. They are still sorting out Daniel Heckley's situation as he accidentally took a wrong trail up the hill.
A much harder line.
So we are listening to our radio chatter right now.
All right, Daniel was still hungover this morning during the drivers' meeting, so we're going to let him run again because he went on the wrong course. So, I mean.
All right, so if you guys ever see us just stop and stare off
Yes.
into space, we're not just glitching.
Yes.
We're listening to all the radio chatter in the headsets. It sounds like because Daniel accidentally took the wrong route to the top of the hill.
A much harder course, mind you.
They put it to vote with the drivers, which is what we usually do, and majority vote was to let him run again. Is what it sounded like?
Yep.
Is that what you got
That's
out of
kind
that?
of what I picked up.
Okay.
Yep. So they said, hey, if he's any issues, let him run again. So that's awesome.
So I think this is okay. This is Daniel White right here. He is having a redo right
Yeah.
now. Most of the time out here, I mean, even though everyone is very competitive and obviously want to end up on the podium at the end of the day, they still want to see everybody out here having a good time, having a chance to succeed.
Yeah.
You know, and if it's something that's just an accident,
Yes.
taking the wrong line up the hill or whatever, more often than not, our drivers are a very generous lot.
Yes.
And
it's-
willing to let a driver redo a run if necessary or whatever the case might be.
And the line he picked initially was harder than the line he's taking now.
.894, and the lucky thing for
Yes.
Daniel, he got to do that second run because that's the fastest time as of right now, 35.894. Gavin Berg with a 37.8 right there behind him.
Somebody, Clyde's asking if someone can handle the dust control down here.
Yeah, who's our guy for
Yes.
that again?
Yeah, that's not our job.
Oh, my umbrella.
That's my thing. I tell people I'm just a pretty face.
Right when Clyde said we needed dust control, the wind kicked up.
Hey, that works. I'll take it.
Is that you, God?
Look at that. Look
Yes,
at this
God?
guy. I tell people I'm just a pretty face. I'm just a pretty face, you know. Taylor, you are a man.
Does that work for you?
Not usually. Not usually.
Aw, thanks,
Look
Taylor.
at that.
All right.
I love that you can see the
Cody
shot.
Kaysen.
You can see him behind us just ripping up the hill. Again, Cody's done racing with us before. Younger driver. Make pretty quick work of this course.
Come on, Cody.
Jacob West has not gone yet for Hill 2.
He's up. He's up.
There we go.
Ho-ho! 32.716, a smoking time from Cody Kaysen. Cody did have a third place finish in Texas for race
Yep.
1 of the season, so he's got a taste of that podium now.
Oh, yeah. And that's the worst thing is to get a taste of that podium and then just want more of it. I got to
Thank you, Taylor.
I got to
good
stand.
people out
I
here.
got to stand on a podium in Texas. I mean, it wasn't for me. It was just somebody else.
That's right.
Somebody else.
Was that Josh Allman had gone home already?
Somebody. One of the. I think it was one of the
him.
side-by-side drivers. Had to leave and head home early. It's such a long drive, and a lot of those guys want to get back and get stuff halfway cleaned up before they have work or school or both the next day. So.
Right. Spend a little time with the family
It is.
before starting the week all over again.
I said some of our adult racers have work, some of our younger racers have school. So it was always funny to see some of our younger racers just always like, I got school tomorrow. I got to hurry. I've already missed too many days this year because a lot of our racers take off on Thursday. That way they can be here Friday for the side-by-side racing. So take off Thursday, get everything ready, pack it all up, and then head this way. That way get here Thursday night, check out the course. They might do a little pre-running on Friday morning before it. So
Ever seen that Storch racing?
Jay Stort sounds like he's taking up the line.
Chuck May says Bree for president.
I like it.
Thank you, sir.
I'll second that.
I don't think I'd do any worse than some people
Yeah.
that have been in that position.
Uh-oh. Clyde said he got bumped out of gear. He sounds like he needs a Venom shifter.
So that wouldn't happen.
Big Hill Media said they'll be here in the morning.
That crap doesn't happen.
Kelsey Storts, as a matter of fact,
Yes.
we did figure out about your dad. He
Travis
is on the course.
Travis Skelton hopping in here. I see your buggy was on the podium for quite a while at that top spot. Old Buggy was here. We were talking about you. He's probably the fastest downhill racer I think I've ever seen.
That's a 39.974.
39.974 for Jay Storts.
Getting quick time.
Look at that. All it took was one race to
Yes.
get those bugs out of the system in Bridgeport, Daniel and Jay both,
I know.
and start laying down some smooth times in the UTV stock class. Both of them you guys recognize, I'm
Yes.
sure, as bouncer drivers. Sorry, I have a hair in my eye that I can't get. That's
Flowing
and,
locks.
they both joined in for the UTV stock class as well this season. I said they're here on Fridays anyway. They like riding razors. Might as well.
Get to hang out. And being here a day early is a little easier on traveling, too. I mean, it does take a little time away from work, but you're here, you get to relax a little more, see the environment, look at the course. So it is a little funner, like I said, to be here another day early.
Well, it's usually different. It's still seat time.
Oh, yeah.
And, seat time can cross over
Oh, yeah.
between vehicles and classes, and those instincts.
Help sharpen those skills.
Yeah.
Dan Carter out there in that Race Life buggy. Trying to get it. I see he's been on the podium already this year. Had to claim that #1 spot at Texas.
Where you get 8 more.
Yeah, in the UTV Bounty class, Dan was the only one to
Yeah.
finish the hill.
Yeah, that's right. He was. The Rock Life's also one of our sponsors for this weekend. I'd like to thank those guys. They come out and
Absolutely.
they hook up a bunch of side.
997.
It's a pretty quick time.
How's our leaderboard working right now?
Give me 1 second. Bam.
Do we need to do the manual leaderboard?
Yeah, that wouldn't hurt.
Okay.
Well, actually, I can do mine.
You got
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Top 3 right now are Cody Kaysen, Daniel Heckley, and Gavin Berg. I'll go and give top 5. Dan Carter, Jay Storts. That's your top 5. Veronica's sitting at 6th, and Scotty's sitting at 7th. So right now, doing pretty well. We'll see how that shakes out. We got, like I said, about a dozen or 15, 18, somewhere in there for our stock class. And then we got like 22, 25-ish of our unlimited class. So we have a ton of side-by-sides out here racing. Like I said, a pretty packed-out crowd, too. So
Especially for a Friday.
it is. It is a very packed-out crowd. So it's always good to see everybody. I'm sure they have a good time.
I mean,
Like I said.
with weather like this.
I was just getting ready to say, you can't beat the
and
weather.
One of the first races of the season. Everyone's anxious to get out here and enjoy. Wes Keene out on the course, I'm sure, about to provide some entertainment for us.
I'm sure.
Most likely in the form of a smoking fast run, because that's what he's been doing today.
He meant to do that. Relax. He saw Timmy do it.
Oh, come on.
Well, it's Wes. You know he's going to try.
He's trying.
Cut it off, Wes.
Oh,
Man.
deeper than it looks, and it's really throwing the drivers into those trees. We saw that happening a lot.
Again, you can see how the drivers climb, how
look
steep
at
that
him
really
trying
is.
to climb up there right now. We've got recovery on the top of the hill, bottom of the hill, middle of the hill, and a lot of drivers
That's right now.
want to lend a helping hand every time, whenever there is a some recovery that they can help with. So shout out to all of our drivers for always being willing to pitch in and help if necessary.
And they're trying to flip it uphill. That's not. That buggy's not real light to be flipping uphill. Oh, look. Big Tim Bacon tuning in. Again, he drives a trail rig, as I like to call it. I give him a hard time. The funny thing is, actually, his son, Little Tim Bacon, is the first one who teased him about it. So I started teasing him a few years ago. Problem is, I've yet to beat it, so I can't really make fun of it too much because I mean, there's a couple of times I quote unquote beat it, but he was broke, so I don't really consider that beating him. You know, if you're broke, it's not like you really beat him. He just was broke. So I tease him. This park's only a few hours from the Bacon's house, so we'll see probably the Bacon clan with those bacon bits all running around rebuilding of some facet. Little Tim's rebuilt his buggy. He sold his chassis. I think he kept his axles and his motor and transmission out of his old buggy. Big Tim's making some changes. Bubba's making some changes. So I seen he showed up last year with his sheet metal housing. So he's got some lighter duty, some lighter stuff in the works coming out. So it's kind of cool to see some of the guys go into the sheet metal housing. It's a little lighter, a little faster, but also a little more money, or a tad more money.
If you're just joining us, you are watching the Yukon Gear and Axle NRRS #1. There it is on the screen. We are having our Rock Life Off-Road UTV stock class and our RCV Axle UTV Unlimited class, both today. We've completed Hill 1 for both of those classes, and we are halfway through Hill 2 for the stock class right now, and then we'll go into the Unlimited class again. Tomorrow we'll be back with UTV Bounty Racing, Bouncer Racing, UTV Youth, and 2 classes of RCs, if I'm not mistaken.
It's a lot going on.
It's a lot, yeah, and we've got full driver list for all of those classes. I'm excited to see the UTV Youth class. It's brand new for this season. We had 2 drivers, 2 brave young ladies.
Battle it out in Texas.
And we've got, I think, 6 kiddos signed up. Yes.
6. That's going to be awesome.
Tomorrow.
Awesome to watch.
And what's really cute is that a lot of them, like Gatlin, Clara, and Eva, their dads all race, I think, is really cute. And how can you not think that watching the little 170s is cute?
It's super cute. It really is.
200s. Whatever they bring, I guess.
Then we got RCs. We had like 40-some RCs show up at Texas. It was incredible to watch.
The land rush that they did at the very end of the race was really fun to watch. I posted a little video snippet of that. But that is also something that's new for this season is we split our RC class, or split the RC series into 2 classes, the metal and the plastic class. I am not an authority on the RC racing.
It's awesome.
That is not my genre.
Yep.
So I don't have. That's about all the details that I have.
Yeah, I think they're going to do RC stuff for years. I picked up a riff, so we'll be doing some.
Are you racing?
I did. I probably at Texas. I brought it out.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Taylor back there with his riff.
Oh.
He was. What was the car you had last week? The one that was like insane. Okay, the Axial Yeti. Okay, it was XL. It was like
XL.
This big. Yeah, it was. He would gas it. It would just go like meow. It was pretty impressive. So we did. I was gonna probably play a little bit in Texas, but since there was 40-some guys show up, and the best part was I always said, like, since I have a big rock bouncer with a teal cage and like white panels, that's what I build. There was a guy there with like candy paint teal chassis with like white panels and stickers on them. And I was like, wow, I guess I'll have to rethink that. But it was a beautiful, beautiful car, beautiful chassis. And there were some guys there with incredible colors.
You could put one of your face stickers like right on the hood.
Yeah, that'd work.
Then everybody would know.
Yeah, that's true.
What was yours?
I'm game. I get like a small one, like a real tiny one made. Oh, dude. I don't know how small they can print a face sticker. That would be awesome, though. Stick it like on the side of the helmet. I should put one of those stickers like on the side of my helmet.
If you guys have never seen them, Matt has these stickers that are just his face.
Oh, yeah, I got one in my cup.
Yeah, right there.
So I got one of these. My graphic guy that does all my graphics one day, I think he got the idea by seeing someone online or something. He just called me one day and said, hey, come over, I got something to show you. I said, okay. He lives like right on the corner from my house. So I went over there, and he's like, hey, I got something to show you. I was like, okay. And then walk over, and we look at the printer, and he just goes like, boop, hits the enter key, and it's like, neat, and it starts printing off hundreds of my faces. And I was like, that is awesome. So now I slap them on like.
So they're like floating around everywhere now. They were put into the drivers like swag bags at finals last year. So I'm sure
They ended up
Matt's
everywhere.
face stickers are
Yeah.
in some dubious.
I'm sure. I got
places
a couple
now.
buddies. Buddy on Instagram. His name's Man Yoda. He has a Toyota that crawls with everywhere. Him and Bill are BFFs. So I got one on the creepy crawler truck and Man Yoda's Toyota. So I got some. There's some hardcore trail rigs out there that got my face on them. And then we have some other very interesting places that got put. Welding helmet. Where else, Taylor? Toolbox. Meemaw's car, probably.
Oh, no.
All right. We got Dylan on the line.
Dylan Dowler.
Say that 3 times fast. Yeah. Sounds like got a course clear.
Man, I hate that West rolled over. He had
That does sting.
such a fast time on Hill 1. But that is racing.
That is.
Dylan Dowler out there now. Uh-oh. What was that sound?
You're not done.
I'm not sure if he
Uh-oh.
kicked it out of gear or what happened there.
Yeah. Hey, whatever you're doing, it ain't helping. You're going the wrong way.
Caught a tree, maybe? Yeah, he got hung up on a tree.
All right. That is not going to help his final time. He's still going. That's a
58.498.
58 for Billy Dally. 58.498, and I think his name is Dylan Dallard, but
Not bad for getting hung up a little bit there.
better. Improvement, good change.
Not bad for getting hung up. But, again, we're about halfway through our stock class here. We got about 6 or 8 more stock side-by-sides. Then we're going to go to unlimited. And, again, we have a bunch of unlimited, about 25 unlimited class today. And then we have a plethora of racers tomorrow.
A
A
plethora.
cornucopia of racers
Oh.
tomorrow. UTV stock class, again, is what we're doing now. The UTV Unlimited Cup.
We are listening to some radio chatter again.
Dylan pulling back the line. As you come around the hill, you always pull.
Well, we'll wait and see what they decide, and then we can.
Yeah. Kylie
Talk about
Carroll,
that some
I think
more.
is who they said we have on the starting line there.
Yeah.
Pulling up into our starting gate.
All right,
Checking
we got
our new
another
wraps for the
girl
National
on
Rock
the
Racing
line.
Association.
Go.
All right, here we go.
Whoa!
Wait.
Oh, no! She was coming in super hot.
Wow.
Coming in
She
super
was
hot.
ready to shoot that hill.
She did. They must have gave her a pep talk and said, you need to send it at the beginning. Because she came in hot and steamy and just went a hair too hard. You giving her a thumbs up? She's like, I'm okay.
We got
I'm
the
good.
thumbs up.
Man. Bill's like, you all good? You good?
Well, I'm sure that's not the way that she
Yeah.
wanted her day of racing to go, but we are glad to have her out here joining us today.
And if you are going to have a rollover, that's the kind of rollover I want. It just kind of slowly leans over.
Yeah, when it's
Yeah.
more of a tip over
Yes.
than a rollover.
Yeah, that's not a bad rollover. So if you're going to have a rollover, that's a pretty easy one to go to. Got Jack down there by our starting gate. He's helping run our starting gate this morning, getting all of our drivers lined up. We appreciate him.
Jack, unfortunately, just here to hang out and help this weekend.
What?
He doesn't have anything to race.
Oh, the Venom buggy. He
Yeah.
had raced Danny Smith's buggy last weekend, or 2 weekends ago at Texas. Got a rental. Drove the freaking wheels off that thing, and then put it on 2 wheels on the second run.
And then tipped over.
Well,
at the
yeah,
top.
which is, it was absolutely bicycling off the top and just went just a hair too far and ended up just putting it on its side, which I feel like that's something Danny Smith would do. Just be on the gas, wide open throttle, right up until it just leans over. So drove the heck out of it, had a great run going, a smoking run. Ended up not being able to get a finish out of that, which stinks. But He's hasn't really. He has a transmission, some other things he's going to do, upgrades he's going to do to the Venom buggy. Brandon Davis, they backed him up the starting line because Jack said that his front diff is about to fall out. So Brandon's going to lay under there and take a look at it.
Oh, that Can-Am
Yes.
gets put through the ringer. Brandon races
Yeah.
2 classes, the stock class and the unlimited class in it.
Yeah.
And apparently the front diff is about to leave the chat.
Yeah, I like that. It's about to. The front diff has left the chat.
The trick is don't turn.
I'm glad Jack
Yeah.
saw that
Yeah.
at least.
And knowing Brandon, he's probably like, oh, well, got to run it, you know. Like, you came this far.
Like, it'll be fine.
You came this far, you might as well run it.
Looks like they've got Kylie back on all fours and getting her backed off the hill.
What's up, Sean Keller? Yeah, I'll take a replica chassis. I'm game. I'll come race. I met a bunch of guys in Texas that were, the RC guys were all super nice. Like I said, I drug my little plastic toy car over there, and they were like, oh, that's so cute, buddy. That's so cute. And they have all these custom painted rigs, and everything is custom. They all have all the, all the parts are obviously heavily modified. So, and a bunch of guys are running some heavy duty servos, pretty built servos, so that way they can make. The guy's like, yeah, I got like $3,500 in this car, and I got like $2,500 in this car.
Yeah, you need to just
You're what?
wait. We need to find a nice cheap hobby for
Yeah.
you. Put like puzzles or something.
Yeah,
doing
something.
Legos. You like Legos,
those are
don't you?
Those are so cheap. They're like $300 a set.
Okay, well,
They are.
that's a lot of money for Legos.
The modular buildings I buy are like $299 to $399.
I think you took what could be a cheap hobby and made it not a cheap hobby.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like.
Oh yeah.
But I'm
Yeah, you
not
buy
a
it.
Lego
You like,
person.
here's my 6-piece little car and a guy inside. Like, there's $20. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I had to save 2 weeks for that. Yeah, I do a lot of modular buildings. I'm a big Lego fan. That's in my bio on my my race cards. I like Legos. I'm more of a modular guy. I did a lot of vehicles when I was younger. I was took them up, played them together. I didn't have a ton of Legos when I was younger. Like after college, I started getting back into it, and I collect the mini figs. So I have a bunch of little mini people. I have a couple thousand of those.
Mini figs.
They're mini figurines.
Figurines,
So they
yes.
just call them mini figs for short.
I haven't heard that
So
terminology before.
mini figs. Mini figs are pig deed.
It looks like Justin Hoback is trying to get lined up.
Looks.
If we call our 4-seat raiser Big Booty Judy,
Yep.
what would be a good name for Justin Hoback's?
4-seater.
Why is this so
I know.
hard?
It's so
There.
hard. I could never be a weather woman.
So
I'd be like,
hard.
the storm is coming up from here,
I don't understand.
and you can.
Yeah. What
like-
would be a good name for Justin's
It's like
4-seater?
Talladega Nights. Like, what do I do with my hands? What do I do with my hands? I don't know. Synonym. Again, this is Justin Holback doing some racing this weekend. Him and his brother both come to a lot of events and help run our bouncers. They run the line, the starting line. Sometimes they run our kill switch for our buggies. Again, Clyde, now that he's no longer in the production trailer, he's out on the course running on timers, so he gets to see a little more action. Sometimes he might be running that as well. So, again, Justin and his brother Colton have both done racing with us for quite a while. They're side-by-sides. They have raced King of Hammers. They have raced it all, pretty much. They've side-by-sides are kind of their forte. Justin also helps out a bunch with our RC series. He helps do a lot of that behind the scenes.
Justin won the stock class in Texas.
He did, in a 4-seater.
In the 4-seater. 34.223 is his time right now.
Next.
I think that's a second-place time. Right now on Hill 2. Cody Kaysen
Yeah,
with a
it is.
32 is in the lead, and now Justin Hoback with a 34. And then looks like Daniel Heckley with a 35. Those are your top 3 right now for Hill 2.
We'll see what Brandon Davis is going to do. He's always a very quick competitor.
Coming out real fast, looking good. Outside over that rock. Good job.
Again, he's hauling.
Hoping that front diff does its
Yeah.
job.
Good job.
Hoping it can hang together.
real fast. Maybe the fastest of the day. Back up.
Again, he is absolutely sending it.
That's going to be a good time.
That's going to be a really good time.
Right now, he needs to beat a 32.7 from Cody Kaysen.
Oh,
30.953. That puts Brandon in the lead right now on Hill 2.
0.953. Go, Brandon.
go Brandon.
What? Seems okay.
And that's
Daniel
another
Moore
first
jumping there. What's
place.
up, buddy?
Somebody beats it. Pretty much got to win. As long as nobody else goes faster.
Austin Connell pulling up to the line now.
This win brought to you by Wes King.
This is brought to you by Wes King.
We're going to get dusted so bad tomorrow.
Yeah.
Once the bouncers start.
We need to put like a protective shield up because
Yeah.
I can see some guys hitting that and being like rocketing rocks towards us.
Rocketing rocks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We need like one of those clear vinyl
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like partitions, I guess you call
yeah,
it.
screens.
I see them in production trailers
Looks like Austin
or like
Conley
race car
back
trailers.
on
All
the
guys
line.
have them in front of their doors and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
We'll put it in the comment box.
We will.
All right, Austin Conley.
Yeah, we'll put in the comment box.
Let's go.
Austin Connell.
And he's up.
Yeah. It's also known as a trash can. Yeah. There's some pink in that, buddy.
Oh,
Woo! Aired it out.
Woo. There you go.
Making quick work of that downhill section. Go, baby, go. Jumping out the top.
he did. Like, she like
He was
jumped
zooming.
up that last section.
You got a
34.070.
Okay, quick time.
070.
Brandon Davis has the fastest time with a 30.9. Then Cody Kaysen with a 32. Brian Hamby on the line. Good seeing him back out here racing with us again. Traded out his Razor for a Can-Am this time around.
We'll see if that
This
pays off
time
for him.
around, as in this season, not
Yeah,
this
yeah.
race.
See if that pays off for him. I see Dan Carter's rig over here. Looks like he got his put back together. See if Dan can't make some. Ooh, again, a lot of the guys are flying on this downhill section. You can see the back of the car lifting off the ground for halfway down the hill.
Oh, tree.
Go, go, go. Looking good, looking good.
.695. Again, quick time. I think we have one driver left.
I think that's a third place time right now. Right behind Cody Kaysen.
All right, that was a 33.695 for Mike Poncho. I don't know if that's his time.
Mike Poncho. I don't think that's
Well,
right.
that's his time.
All right, I think this is Nick Baker.
Okay.
Nick had a little hang up on hill 1. He got turtled a little bit on one of the ledges at the top of the hill,
Feel your pain,
for
dog.
lack of a better term there.
Feel your pain.
I believe this is Nick's first time racing with us. He came over and chatted a little bit at the trailer during our lunch break.
Our state mandated 15, right?
What?
Our state mandated 15.
What? Hey, no. What?
State mandated or state break. State mandated 15-minute break.
Oh.
Our
Oh,
lunch.
I see.
CD skipped.
35.782. Not a bad time.
Give me 1 second. We'll run through our top 5, top 10. Export. All right.
Look at you doing all the technical things.
I think Brandon Davis, again, this is the one we had to mess up on. Brandon Davis is 30.95, puts him in first place. Cody Kaysen in second. Brian Hamby in third. Austin Connell in fourth. Justin Hoback in fifth. Nick Baker in sixth. Daniel Heckley in seventh. Gavin Berg in eighth. Dan Carter in ninth. Jay Stortz in 10th. Veronica Whitfield in 11th. Scotty Harden in 12th. Dylan Dower 13th. Kylie Carroll 14th place. Not your rundown of your. We had one more. Gavin Berg. He was a 37 something. He'd be okay. He's on there. So we had two DNFs, Kylie Carroll and Wes Keene. He would be Wes Keene and Kylie, who tied for 14th place. And that's your rundown of stock class. We'll take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back with our Unlimited Cup Series.
When you're serious about installing the highest quality drivetrain products designed for high horsepower and bigger tires, there's only one choice. So get the power, performance, and confidence that comes with Yukon. Rev it, climb it, and rip it, knowing you're rolling the best in the industry. Built to perform, built to last. Yukon Gear and Axle.
Presenting the all-new designs from Treadwear Apparel in 2021. Visions are better at the top. More throttle than brake, more balls than brains. If you're gonna win, you're gonna need these. Life is better topless. The NRA official flag shirts. Real trucks don't have spark plugs. No guts, no glory. Definitely no story. Your girlfriend likes it when I bounce her. Grab yourself some new merch today.
No matter where your ride takes you. Whether it's a quick trip or a slow climb. When you choose RCV Performance Axles, you're guaranteed to finish every time.
What is up, everybody? We are back here for the second course of the UTV Stock and Unlimited Series. We just finished Stock class. We're getting to kick off the Unlimited Series. We got some good racers coming up. Oh, we're starting it off with Wes Keene. That's like.
On the line, ready to get this thing started. In the unlimited
Here we go.
class, we have the one and only
Wes Keene.
Wes Keene.
Starting it off with a Wes.
I think Wes had a third place finish on Hill 1.
So he just needs to be in the top 3, and he's automatically on the podium.
Our top 3 from Hill 1 were Tim Cameron, Clint Garrison, and Wes Keene.
Taylor, you make me so happy. Wes is getting it. Smooth run. Nick's a brave man up there on the hill with that camera. Oh, Crystal's up there. Wow.
All right, he's starting us off.
30.431.
That's a 3-0.
Yeah, Crystal is a brave, brave lady to be right there.
That's gonna be your time to beat.
Nick's behind us. Okay. Hanging out. Bro, he's jacked. He's getting like, dude, for real? I'm like, I must have just always seen him in hoodies everywhere I've ever seen him at.
Apparently.
He walked by, he's like, what's up? And I'm like, bro, have you been bulked up? Like,
He's been hustling those cameras around now.
Yes.
Those things are
yeah,
heavy.
I'm like, he said, no, this is just doing like 13 years of push-ups. I was like, that's true. That's true.
All right.
Clint Garrison.
Clint, oh, man, he was
Come
so
on.
close to having that fastest time on Hill 1. Clint had a 29.55, and Timmy had a 29.53.
Again, they're starting to stir up the dust now. It's handy. Come on, Clint, get up that hill. Run that Travis Skelton chassis. Travis made that thing famous. Always had smoking runs. Ooh.
Ooh.
Wow.
29.807.
That beat Wes.
I think it's safe to say that Clint just had 2 very consistent runs.
Yes, yes. I think
a
that will,
29.5 and a 29.8.
I think that will definitely put him on the podium today. And we'll see how everything shakes out. A lot of guys kind of go conservative on the first run. That way they can save the buggy for the second run. So I guess we don't see as much breakage probably with some of the side-by-sides as we do the big bouncers.
Nah, we did in Texas.
Texas was like against
Depends
all
on
the
the
rules.
course.
Yeah, we had like 60% of the bouncers
Texas
break.
was worse for the UTVs
Really?
than it was for the bouncers
See-
because they were in that rocky.
Yeah, that's true.
The UTVs
That was
were
a
in
rough
super,
ride.
the rock garden. The bouncers just had the big hill and the little short course section.
But like 60% of the bouncers didn't finish a course at Texas. So that's pretty high failure rate. Or break, roll over.
Tyler Young on the course now. Look, Matt, it's your favorite color.
It is. Got that teal.
Oh, this is the one we decided was Tiffany blue. Oh, man. He had a great launch, but unfortunately it set him straight into that tree.
Yeah. Again, that's like, I like trees on a course. I know a lot of people don't like because they can, catch a wheel on the tree if they're zooming around a corner. I like trees because trees are like your friend. They will reach out and catch you if you're rolling down a hill. Whereas if there's
true.
no trees, it can be a long, painful ride
I'll
to the
take
bottom.
some trees if it's a nice big hill.
Yeah. You need something to catch you as your barrel rolling down. Oh, yeah. A little action there. Oh, tag that tree. Out the top.
All right, Tyler Young. That's a
42.883 for Tyler Young.
42.883.
That's a quick time. That's our third side-by-side to run. Yep.
Yep.
Again-
Third driver for Hill 2. You guys are watching the RCB Axle UTV Unlimited class.
Again, Clint Garrison set that 29 second. Wes Keene right behind him with 30 seconds. So, again, that's going to be a tight top end. We'll see who can break it. I know we got a lot of fast drivers here today. DC Thompson, Thomas Lohr, Tim Cameron, Spencer Grindstaff. It's so cute to see some of our younger drivers come out. I know they'll hate me for saying this.
I was going to say, I'm sure that's exactly how they would like
But
you
it's
to
so
describe
cute
them.
to see them come out and like talk. We were at finals. that Tim Cameron?
Tim Cameron.
OTC. To watch some of our younger drivers come out and hang out, and me and Timmy and a handful of us were sitting at the bottom of the hill looking at some of the jumps, and it was kind of cool at finals last year to get our perspective. What's up? You got, bro? Timmy,
Oh.
come on, Timmy. Bouncing around a little bit through there. Again, that's kind of off camber section.
Up through those race line banners.
Please, what do y'all think?
Ooh.
2:08.815.
Wow. Just squeezed him out.
I don't know if you could do this course much faster
I don't think
than
so.
that.
I mean, the fact that Wes set a 30-something, and then Clint Garrison sets a 29, and then Timmy comes back with answers with a 28. I mean, so Timmy was, this is crazy. Tim Cameron was a 2.8.82. Clint Garrison was a 2.9.81. Like, there's literally
They are
less
1 second apart.
less than 1 second apart between the top two guys. And then, again, about half a second between Clint Garrison and Wes Keene.
All right, this is Nathan King and that General Lee.
Got that. I like that's cool
I
rap.
heard that horn
You
again.
got to love that.
Oh.
Wow, launching out that top there.
Launching out that RCV hill.
Hey. I got you. My bad. That's okay. Can you just cut it a hair?
Far away from the flags this time. 35.929.
He just cut it a hair wide on that first turn.
Just a little.
Next. That's a great shot. Little crowd shot there. That's kind of cool. You can see kind of the ravine. You can see all the side-by-sides kind of scattered all over. See them down the edge of the production trailer.
One thing that's nice about the hillside here at Windrock that we race on is that it's very spectator friendly.
Yes.
As many of the parks that we race at these days, everything has kind of gone that way. It used to be back in the day, spectators would line the hillside where the drivers were going by, and that wasn't so safe. So now we've got some much more spectator friendly
Yes.
hills and courses, and it works so much better and it's so much safer. So I'm glad that so many parks are able to have the race layout work like that.
And again, you can't see it quite from that video, but there's literally like thousands of spectators in the crowd right now. It's awesome, awesome place. Yeah.
Cooper Bentley on the line. Come on, Cooper Bentley.
All
Cooper
right.
Bentley on the line. Clock
Cooper
is hot.
Bentley.
Again, Cooper set some pretty good times last year, so I think I drew number 6 or number 8 for tomorrow.
Oh,
Ouch.
and another tree.
Again, a lot of drivers aren't
Trying to take
necessarily
out these drivers.
fans of trees, but they are kind of nice when you're coming back down the hill to catch you.
Cooper has some sponsors to give a shout out to: Raceline, Gear Grabber Shifters, Keller Ball Joints, Unlimited Terrain, and Turner Cycles.
I know Cooper's got some family here too. Get her done.
Speaking of how consistent many of our drivers are, Cooper had a 37.4 on Hill 1 and now a 37.9 on Hill 2.
Get her done. You're good. I got you, dog.
Is that like the only one that we have?
Apparently, yes. I got that from the Holbacks. So shout out to Holbacks. Thanks for the water. Justin and Colton, appreciate that. Well, normally we have a cool in the back of Clyde's truck. And what's funny is I was like, we were getting ready to start the live feed, and he's like, all right, we got to go. Come on, Matt, go. And I was like, you have time for water? And he goes, no, good, I'm thanks. I'm like, no. I'm asking if I can get a water. He's like, no, I'm fine. I appreciate it, though. I'm like, no, wait. And then as I'm running by you thinking I'm freaking out, you're like on the floor, like, hey. I'm like, wait a minute. It's like a Tommy Boy. He's like, what kind of hotel is this? Oh, hey, Richard.
Not so much here.
Not
or
yet.
Here,
Yeah,
but
more
right
here.
here.
She walks up. She's like, what happened to your face? He's like, I told you.
All right, we we got Clay Kaysen on the line. Ready?
Clay Kaysen.
Clay Kaysen showed out in Texas.
He did.
And was on top of the podium. He had one little hang up on Hill 1 here today. Looks like he means business.
He's getting it. That's going to be a quick time. Ooh. Ooh.
29.981. That's a third place time right now for Hill 2.
Again, as he was coming down, you could see that same hill that Cooper Bentley hit. You could see everybody was kind of, he got really close to it. So I think that we might see a couple guys get hung up from that today. It's so great to see all the new colors and new chassis and new wraps.
All the new.
It's all the new colors, new wraps and new colors.
The livery out here.
Yeah, the candy paint.
the
Just
new livery.
we see like new candy paint guys. You know,
That's our word.
there are some legit paint jobs out here for real. Mine's Krylon teal. That's the color I use. It's Krylon. It's called Blue Lagoon.
Oh.
Yeah, I do Krylon too. I get hung up on the tires. We're not going to talk about it, though. He's airing it out. He is getting it. I like his chrome lettering on the side, sharp. On that black really kind of pops out. Smoking time there.
Woo, yay, sweat it,
31.887 for Chase Conley.
That's good enough for 5th place.
Brian Smith on the line now.
All right, we got Brian Smith. That sounds like a fake name. He's in witness protection. Oh, crap. I wasn't supposed to say that, was I? My bad. Don't forget that.
He's getting it. They're trying to jump off that ledge now. They're absolutely flying on that downhill section.
Brian Smith, another newcomer this weekend, and he had a 4th place time on Hill 1.
He's got to have a smoking time here, too.
Woo!
29.372.
Wow.
That is a 2nd place time right now. Not bad, not bad.
That is actually 2nd place.
That's a smoking time for Brian Smith.
Yeah, that's the first loser.
Okay, that puts Clint Garrison in 3rd, Clay Kaysen in 4th, and then Timmy's still sitting on the podium in that top spot, but we have about half our drivers still yet to go. We got DC Thompson, Adam Kuntz looks like he's heading down there. Brandon Davis, I know he broke some stuff. I'm not sure if he's back together. Thomas Lohr, Tyler Bradley.
All right, we got Danielle Callahan.
Daniel Callahan.
He's running that teal wrap as well. We have a pretty tight spread so far. I mean, from 28 seconds to about 35 seconds is the top 7 people. Our top 5 are 28, 29, 29, and 30. Out the top he goes.
That's a 31.827.
31.827.
827, which is almost completely irrelevant at this point. Good job.
Zach. I think they said we might have knocked over a timer.
Just playing. Y'all give Daniel Callahan a heck of a big hand. He did a good job.
He drove through the timers. I think he hit a timer up there. Again, that puts Daniel in 6th place. Again, for first, these are our times. First, starting with first place: 28, 29, 29, 29, 30, 31, 31, and 35. I'm telling you, that's impressive. Again, we got about half our drivers to go yet, and it shows how tight that top 7 are right now. I don't know if anybody's going to be fast enough to knock Timmy off. Spencer Grindstaff's usually pretty quick. So we got Ryan Edwards still out there, Thomas Lohr, DC Thompson, Adam Kuntz on the line, Mr. Shake and Bake. He races the old Riot buggy.
He is really moving.
14 bolts front and rear. He uses that rear steer pretty often.
All right, that sucks.
Oh, about that same. Cooper Bentley clipped that tree, so I think we've seen a lot of guys
came out of gear a little bit.
check up on that tree. Again, Cooper Bentley had a great time going, so I got hung up. So I think we'll see some guys slow, be a little more careful there. Oh, that's funny.
33.198.
Okay, that's quick time.
Taylor was saying how Adam's trailer had the big bouncer on it, the UTV Razor buggy, and then also his daughter races in the 170 youth class.
Yeah.
So the little baby
Little guy hanging out.
170 on
I'm sure it
there,
looks.
so.
Yeah.
And they're all in the same color scheme, the same.
I'm sure it looked
wrap
cool.
scheme. So.
And that little one probably
Just
right behind.
a little family.
Yeah, I said right behind the big bouncer. I'm sure that little one looks super tiny. What's up, Jed Harper? It's 72 degrees, probably about here. It's pretty nice and warm and sunny down there. He had broke something on the first course. I'm not sure what it was. Aired it out there next to that RCV banner.
Yeah.
Again, Tyler raced with, I think, all last season. He's been with us racing a couple years. Airing it! Oh, man!
Run, Dylan, run!
Oh, talk about perfect placement for a tree. He is straight up and down. Man, woo! He landed straight upside down, and that tree pinched him right there. So
that's exactly what Matt was
Yes.
talking about with having a tree to save you.
yes, you
on
want
a
trees
nice
on a
big
hill. That is a perfect catch right there. He. Yeah, he did a pretty impressive run there.
Yeah, Dylan was hustling to get out of the
Yeah.
trajectory there. I do not
Yeah.
blame him.
Yeah. Man, that's a heck of a ride. Zach was on the mic and said, hey, it's okay to let out of the gas sometimes, just because he was riding that wheelie just straight out. Again, landed literally perfectly upside down against that tree. So thanks to that tree for being there. Appreciate grabbing him.
Shout out to that specific tree.
Yes, that
right
exact
there.
tree.
All the rest of them are not.
Again, Tyler Bradley
We're
was
not
our
that grateful
guy.
for today.
Yeah, our guy out there running. So, again, you hate to have a DNF, but that's a pretty impressive DNF.
He's definitely going to make the skinny pedal
Yeah, oh, yeah.
running for that award.
Definitely a very impressive DNF. It launched right out the top there. Jed Harper was asking, what's the temp down there? He said it's 72 at home. He lives a couple hours south of me in southern Illinois. Yeah, I would say it's probably about 72 here.
Yeah, it's probably around low 70s.
It's pretty warm and sunny right now.
I can feel it starting to drop just a
Yeah, a
little,
little
as,
bit, yeah.
as the sun is slowly going down.
I was telling Bree, I went and took my long johns off from yesterday. It was freezing back home. The high was like 40 degrees. What's up, dog? I see we got a GoPro. It's from Deep Hats.
Oh.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was wondering, did Dan Carter just come gift us this GoPro?
It is now. What is up? What's up, Deep Hat Photography? You're getting some great feed from the live feed here. We're doing some recovery, so we're hanging out. Dan the Man Carter, he had a pretty good time. We appreciate that, right? We appreciate some.
Oh,
Appreciate it.
yeah, Dylan's going to love it.
Peace out.
It's going to be his best footage from the whole weekend.
It will be. He'll appreciate it.
Straight up your nose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mr. Miyagi up there. What?
It was last. You're last.
28. Hey, Taylor.
Hey, I'd throw a commercial, whatever.
All right, guys, we will be right back after this.
We are purpose-built tires for truck and Jeep enthusiasts everywhere. All mud tires are not created equal, and here's the proof. Powerfly XD construction, asymmetrical tread design, extreme side biters, and more. Find your tire size today at MickeyThompsonTires.com.
What you want, what you want. No matter where your ride takes you. Whether it's a quick trip or a slow climb. When you choose RCV Performance Axles, you're guaranteed to finish every time.
Presenting the all-new designs from Treadwear Apparel in 2021. Visions are better at the top. More throttle than brake, more balls than brains. If you're gonna win, you're gonna need these. Life is better topless. The NRA official flag shirts. Real trucks don't have spark plugs. No guts, no glory. Definitely no story. Your girlfriend likes it when I bounce her. Grab yourself some new merch today.
When you're serious about installing the highest quality drivetrain products designed for high horsepower and bigger tires, there's only one choice. So get the power, performance, and confidence that comes with Yukon. Rev it, climb it, and rip it, knowing you're rolling the best in the industry. Built to perform, built to last. Yukon Gear and Axle.
Thompson Premium Mud Terrain is on the road and full of undisputed attitude. The Baja Boss MT. No compromises, ever. We are purpose-built tires for truck and Jeep enthusiasts everywhere. All mud tires are not created equal, and here's the proof. Powerply XD construction, asymmetrical tread design, extreme side biters, and more. Find your tire size today at MickeyThompsonTires.com.
When you're serious about installing the highest quality drivetrain products designed for high horsepower and bigger tires, there's only one choice. So get the power, performance, and confidence that comes with Yukon. Rev it, climb it, and rip it, knowing you're rolling the best in the industry. Built to perform, built to last. Yukon Gear and Axle.
What is up, everybody? We're back with Hillside Live. Look at that. You can tell when the sun starts going down behind us because we get a little brighter.
We do.
I mean,
We get a lot brighter.
we look good. I can't lie. You know, I look good. So I think we have great weather. Yeah?
Oh,
we
yeah, I
appreciate it.
noticed that.
I liked our pedestal here. We can set
Thank
everything
you.
on. We have it all, like, they redid our production
My
trailer
leash is longer
over winter.
now.
Yeah, it is. So our production trailer got redone over winter, and they built a rack and moved some parts around that make it a little easier to set up and tear down. So we appreciate you. We support you. So, but we had a good crowd today. It's nice weather. We got tons of people out. I'm sure tomorrow will be even more crazy. I know
Oh,
some people
yeah.
have to work on Friday, so I'm sure tomorrow will be a little more crazy. Some people.
Some people have to work.
Those
on
silly
Fridays.
guys got to work on Friday. I mean, like, we need food and gas and, you know, who needs gas?
Bills got to be paid.
Yeah, bills got to be paid somehow, you know. Tyler Bradley is getting flipped back over. He was violently upside down.
Tyler wanted to be in the running for our
did?
new Skinny Pedal Award.
I'll run through
I
our
would say he definitely is.
top 10, top 12 real quick. Tim Cameron sitting first, Brian Smith in second, Clint Garrison third, Clay Case in fourth, Wes Keene in fifth, Daniel Callahan in sixth, Chase Conley in seventh, Adam Kuntz in eighth, Nathan King in ninth, Cooper Bentley in 10th, Tyler Young in 11th, and Tyler Bradley in 12th. Right.
Oh, we got Ryan. Somebody.
Still sitting in that number one spot. He had a super smooth run. Again, got a couple little access roads there, so you get your chance to kind of plane back out before you hit the next lip.
That's a 34.
34.453 for Ryan Edwards. His first time on Hill 1 was a 45. So he definitely smoothed it out a little bit
Definitely
there.
a little better there.
Did Matt Buxton break something?
Maybe.
He finished Hill 1, but he was not where he's supposed to be in the lineup now.
I see Brandon Davis's rig over next to us, but his helmet and his race coat are still sitting on it. So I think he's going to try it
We
again.
got Thomas Lair on the line.
There we go. Thomas Lohr, CTC Perfection Driveline. Again, he takes care of a lot of the side-by-sides. Got that purple chassis with the gold accents on it. Getting out, getting crazy with it. He called me on the way here, chatted with me for a while. Joe Gibbs was needing some parts.
Watch out for that tree.
And they were calling to see where I was at to do some overnighting. Again, I love his gold accent colors. They're so sharp. Come on, get up there. There we go.
There it it is. And that buggy doing double duty between Thomas and DC this weekend.
Which are two very rough drivers.
36.904. Glad to see that it is still holding together.
Yes, it is.
Only has to make one more run.
Yes. And again, those are two very hard drivers, so good to see them getting out there and get some runs in. Again, Tim Cameron says it all the time. There's no seat time like race seat time. Race seat time will, because of everything happening, everything's intensified. You get a little better feel for everything. So you can get a little more experience. I mean, trail riding is fun, but
All right, we've got Wyatt Wilson.
coming up in unvaxxed. What's up, Angie Bacon? Part of that bacon crew we were talking about earlier. Jumping in there, bringing her little Bacon Bits family out.
Wyatt got just a little wild on hill 1, slowed him down a little bit. But he is definitely a contender when it comes to our UTV Unlimited class. Some sponsors he'd like to thank are Super Grip ATV Performance Side-by-Side Bushings and Turner Cycles.
That was fast. Maybe.
See what his time's going to be. I'm thinking.
Come on, brain, think of things. Come on, brain, be smart. What?
All right.
Still waiting on that time.
Yeah.
We're trying to make a big entrance, but we need
Clyde's
cash
radio's
for
probably
Cole
dead.
on
He's
the
like yelling
line.
in. He's like, I told him twice.
Trip, you already have his phone number. Let him go.
Trip. Tell them to hold up till we get a time.
.011 for Wyatt.
Again, a quick time.
1-1.
Not a bad time. Definitely an improvement over Hill 1
Yep.
for him. Not going to be enough to get him up into that top 5, though, but glad to see him be able to come back out with a strong run for Hill 2. Speaking of strong runs, Cash LeCroy is coming back around to get himself lined up, I believe.
Again, had a crazy run on the first course. Was said he felt more comfortable. I concur.
He said they made some changes to his buggy, and he felt comfortable in it. So comfortable,
yes.
in fact. He was wide open.
Yes.
He had a pirouette, rollover, snagged a tree, landed on all 4, took off, and kept going.
It was okay.
So now that he
Yeah.
can actually reach the gas pedal, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know. Cash.
Oh, boy.
Again, Cash feeling very comfortable in that new rig.
Fits even better in there.
Again,
He can really match that gas pedal now.
he is.
Look at him go.
He is flying.
Get some. 2:08.482.
Ooh.
That is your new fastest time for Hill 2.
New fastest time.
New leader.
Tim Cameron had a 28.8. Cash just put down a 28.4.
Wow. Smoking time.
Well done.
All right, we have a new guy in the booth with us. Introduce yourself, and this is your first ever race for the Southern Arc Racing Series?
It is, yes, sir. Name is Ryan Edwards. Brian, my buddy here, he's the star. He's second fastest time or third now that Cash. So
Okay.
he's the one you should be interviewing.
And how did you get into racing? This is your first ever time racing with us Southern Arc Racing Series?
It is, yeah. First time, and it was absolutely incredible.
What made you want to get into it?
Well, I started in dirt bikes when I was about 3 or 4 years old. I got a little 50. I've been riding dirt bikes about 5 years ago. Getting a little old, so I figured I'd move to side-by-sides, and with age comes a cage, so they say. So I got into side-by-sides and been following you guys, been watching probably every live feed y'all have ever had. And just being out here it's been awesome.
Yeah, it's a good time. Like I said, we always like seeing new guys. That I started out racing, just me and my brother and a buddy put a team together. I couldn't afford to do the whole series, so we picked out some races. So anytime I see somebody that said, I just thought it was cool and want to join, it always makes my heart a little happy. We get new guys in racing.
Yeah,
and
it's been an awesome. It definitely won't be the last race, for sure.
Okay, all right.
Where are you from,
got the
Ryan?
first one behind me, so I'm going to go out there and have fun.
How'd it feel today being in the car?
Great. My buddy H-Craft Customs built me a chassis last year and been in full bodies trail riding, and it felt great. It was awesome.
Where are you from?
Auburn, Alabama.
All right.
Bit of a drive.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, we come up here all the time and trail ride, so it's not bad.
Yeah. Well, good. I was thinking, we're glad to get you on the live feed.
Thank you, man.
I was literally
appreciate it.
like heading back to the bathroom, crossing, and he's like, "Hey, hi, would you say hi?" And I said, "Dude, come talk to live feed."
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, like I said, I've watched you guys and just seeing everybody out here. It's been awesome. So.
Yeah, well, we're glad to have you out here joining in the fun for sure.
Yeah.
I know you said this won't be your last one. Do you know? Are you planning on going to Hawk Pride?
Yep. Yeah, we're gonna be at Hawk Pride. Brian and I both. So yeah, I think Brian might have podiumed, and this is his first race too.
I would say there's a very good. He's got.
Sitting
he
pretty
had
high.
Fourth place on Hill 1, and right now he's in third on Hill 2. So.
Yeah. So yeah, my goal getting here was just to finish the hills. Brian wanted to do good, but I just wanted to finish both hills, and luckily I was able to do that.
That's a good goal for your first time racing, and especially we talked about all the new drivers that we have today and how it can be intimidating to come out and you're looking at these big hills and you're looking at all these drivers that have been racing for years, a lot of them, and so we're glad to see a lot of new names on our driver list here, a lot of new faces in the drivers meetings, and thanks for coming up and chatting with us a little
absolutely.
bit.
Thank you for having me.
Is there anything that you want to you want to give a shout out to anybody or anything else you want to say?
H-Craft Customs built a great buggy. RCV axles. Ricky takes care of us. James Performance side-by-side bushings helps us out. So thank those guys and make it possible.
Yeah. All right. Thanks,
all right.
Ryan.
Thank you so much.
Very nice to meet y'all.
Again,
All right, we're ready. I'll check with everybody out here.
All right. I hear. Sounds like we got Brandon Davis on the line. Must have got that front diff put back together. Again, Brandon wants to get out there and set it on fire, race on a full body. He races our stock class and our Unlimited Cup with the same chassis, so that's always awesome to see. Again, trying to get some seat time like Bree and me talked about earlier, working on the reactions, help get everything dialed in. Again, that seat time can help you be more of a competitive racer.
No.
Oh.
He took a slightly more conservative run at this hill. A lot of the other drivers had been getting a lot of air right there, but wasn't quite enough, but there he goes.
All right, out the top. See what kind of time he gets. There's Dylan from D-Path Photography.
That's a 46.170.
46.170.
Decent time.
We've got just a handful of drivers left. Looks like half a dozen at most. A couple of those might be out. Not sure from Hill 1. We will all find out together.
We will. So I know we have a couple of drivers. I don't think they're going to quite make it.
It looks like we might have. Well, nope, they're backing up now.
Yeah.
We're doing a little musical chairs over here by the starting line. We still have DC Thompson to go. He is driving Thomas Lair's rig this weekend, so they need a little extra time, I'm sure, to
get stuff switched around.
You got your Hans device to hook up. You're trying to get your helmet on and still be able to reach everything.
Yeah.
I know once I get strapped in, or you've got those arm restraints on, it's a process. So when you're doing double duty in something, my dad and I have done that plenty of times in the past. It takes a little time. So that is what DC and Thomas are doing.
Again, you want to make sure those belts fit just right.
I believe this is Riley Bradford. Yes, this is Riley. just left me. Not sure what he's doing. Maybe he'll bring back a driver. Looking good for Riley. .971 for Riley Bradford.
39.171. Good job. That was awesome. You just couldn't tell from looking at it.
Zach is so ornery. See what we got next in the starting gate.
Riley Bradford just ran with a 39.971.
We got Travis Cooper.
Travis Cooper, here we go.
Travis.
I love that red. It is so sharp.
A little bit of a back up and run at it there on the hill.
That is a super sharp looking buggy. Again, going a little bit higher the back of the roof section there.
That's a 37.550 Travis Cooper.
37.550 for Travis Cooper. Looks like Madison King on the line. And then it's just DC Thompson and Spencer Grindstaff.
Who they say waited in line?
Madison King.
Madison King. Again, Nathan King Arley ran today.
All right, look, if we have any volunteers to hook on to the UTVs that beside the production trailer and want to drag them off in the woods, we are accepting volunteers. Or, here's an idea, if that's your side-by-side moving away
Oh,
from the
Zach.
production trailer, we're going to be an awesome ceremony.
Awesome ceremony.
Dancing. Y'all saw the NFL halftime show, right? Like that.
Very
Max,
technical.
Number one off-road vehicle with the LGBTQ community.
Yes.
On the
Awards
line.
To the halftime.
ceremony
Yeah.
as a halftime
Yes. Which is impressive.
Super Bowl halftime
Yes.
show.
Let's go, Madison.
Again, I love her livery as well. Neon pink, got some green in there. Kind of a rock star vibe.
Definitely some standout colors there.
I like the white
Glad
too.
to have some ladies representing
Yeah.
today. We've got Madison in this class, and then we had Veronica in our stock class.
Come on, get out there. We've seen a lot of people just ride wheelies through that section.
All right, out the top for Madison. 35.573.
That's a quick time.
One of the fastest runs I didn't watch all day. Good job. Madison clearly let it hang out. She looked real smooth in the turn. She did a great job.
You can tell when it starts getting later in the day with Zach.
Good. No pressure.
Spencer Grindstaff.
Spencer Grindstaff.
Again, a heck of a young
Speaking
driver.
of some new livery, looking good. That red kind of reminds me of what we have on the Avenger. They call it a Jolly Pop
Yeah.
red, I think.
Okay.
So
I like it.
Kind of similar. Got a little bit of a shine to it.
I don't know if he has his links, his suspension arms are white or they're aluminum and they're just shiny.
Spencer is one of our, I'm going to say younger, even though they might not appreciate it, but our under 20 drivers.
Woo, good run.
30.719, a great
Quick
run
time.
from Spencer. He had a 32.5 on Hill 1 and a 30.7 now on Hill 2. But we've got quite a handful of our younger
Yes.
drivers. And it's fun to see them out here mixing it up with some of
It
the
is.
more seasoned
And they're
Although you can't make Cash has more seat time than half the guys out here twice his age, so he doesn't count. But and these younger drivers,
Yeah.
they put up just as much competition as any of the rest of them.
They do. It's always funny, like seeing some of the younger drivers. You know, they haven't had like a bad wreck or they haven't felt sore in the morning, so they have no fear. So they have no problem about just fully sending it. You know.
Uh-oh.
Oh man.
This is DC Thompson, but man,
That
he had
stinks.
trouble last time. It didn't seem like the buggy had any problems during Thomas's run.
Yeah.
But I'm having some deja vu from Hill 1 for DC now.
And DC don't mind setting the world on fire in a buggy. Yeah, he will do it with a pit bike on one wheel. He is not scared. For sure. See what his time's going to be?
That's a 37.850.
37.850 for DC. And Morgan says Spencer just turned 18 a month ago.
So he's
There
like
you go.
he's like technically an
our
adult.
under 20.
Yeah, I would say
little
under
crowd.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna run through our top 10 right when we come back.
Kiss some hands and shake some babies.
Okay. Go ahead and run through. Okay, good. All right, top 10 was Cash LeCroy, followed by Tim Cameron, Brian Smith, Clint Garrison, Clay Kaysen, Wes Keene, Spencer Grindstaff, Daniel Calhoun, Chase Conley, and Wyatt Wilson, rounding out your top 10. And we will be back right after this with our podium. Well, I mean, you did all right. You did all right.
Presenting the all-new designs from Treadwear Apparel in 2021. Visions are better at the top. More throttle than brake, more balls than brains. If you're gonna win, you're gonna need these. Life is better topless. The NRA official flag shirts. Real trucks don't have spark plugs. No guts, no glory. Definitely no story. Your girlfriend likes it when I bounce her. Grab yourself some new merch today.
The Mickey Thompson Premium Mud Terrain is on the road and full of undisputed attitude. The Baja Boss MT. No compromises, ever. We are purpose-built tires for truck and Jeep enthusiasts everywhere. All mud tires are not created equal, and here's the proof. Powerfly XD construction, asymmetrical tread design, extreme side biters, and more. Find your tire size today at MickeyThompsonTires.com.
What you want? No matter where your ride takes you. Come on. What you want? it's a quick trip or a slow climb. When you choose RCV Performance Axles, you're guaranteed to finish every time.
Presenting the all-new designs from Treadwear Apparel in 2021. Visions are better at the top. More throttle than brake, more balls than brains. If you're gonna win, you're gonna need these. Life is better topless. The NRA official flag shirts. Real trucks don't have spark plugs. No guts, no glory. Definitely no story. Your girlfriend likes it when I bounce her. Grab yourself some new merch today.
What you want. No matter where your ride takes you. Whether it's a quick trip or a slow climb.
Come on.
When you choose RCV Performance Axles, you're guaranteed to finish every time.
When you're serious about installing the highest quality drivetrain products designed for high horsepower and bigger tires, there's only one choice. So get the power, performance, and confidence that comes with Yukon. Rev it, climb it, and rip it, knowing you're rolling the best in the industry. Built to perform, built to last. Yukon Gear and Axle.
The Mickey Thompson Premium Mud Terrain is on the road and full of undisputed attitude. The Baja Boss MT. No compromises, ever. We are purpose-built tires for truck and Jeep enthusiasts everywhere. All mud tires are not created equal, and here's the proof. Powerply XD construction, asymmetrical tread design, extreme side biters, and more. Find your tire size today at MickeyThompsonTires.com.
Presenting the all-new designs from Treadwear Apparel in 2021. Visions are better at the top. More throttle than brake, more balls than brains. If you're gonna win, you're gonna need these. Life is better topless. The NRA official flag shirts. Real trucks don't have spark plugs. No guts, no glory. Definitely no story. Your girlfriend likes it when I bounce her. Grab yourself some new merch today.
We're going to start off with stock class. Coming in 5th place, Austin Connell. 4th place was Daniel Heckley. Coming in 3rd place was Brian Hamby. Where's Brian? I knew he was around here. All right. 3rd, right there, buddy. Hop up there. I'm going to hand you these 2 microphones. I don't need them. Anybody want to thank? All right. Coming in 2nd place today, Mr. Consistent, Brandon Davis, racing that full body. Kick both of them.
Oh, both of them. Good job. Thank you.
Hop up
Weird. Gave us some beautiful weather, and Clyde gave us some good hills, and thanks, Bill, for helping clean everything up every day or every time. Thanks for my wife for supporting me the last couple weeks, thrashing on getting things put back together. But I appreciate it. We'll see y'all in the bouncer race tomorrow. Thank you.
All right, and coming in first place was Cody Kaysen. There you go. Take both of those.
I'd like to thank the good Lord above for letting us come out here. My brother for letting me drive his Razor. That's it.
All right, give him a hand. Hey, you want to put the trophies up? Ready? Or I'll put them out there if you want to do this. I got it.
Zach's got it.
Oh, okay.
Starting with 5th place. And definitely in 5th place. You want to say anything to all your adoring fans? Thanks for everybody to come out.
Coming in 4th place this weekend is a guy up there making some noise right now who had a crazy year last year, came back, and is obviously not afraid to climb back in the buggy and make a statement. Coming in 4th place today in the unlimited class and side-by-side, Wes Keene. I know he probably isn't going to hear you, but give him a round of applause.
Because he's out in
Yes.
the
Yeah.
rock bouncer right now. 3rd place, UTV Cup Series. A newcomer this weekend, Brian Smith.
Yeah. There he is. There you go. Both of those.
Thanks, guys.
Up there.
Oh, man. Shut up, Zach. Oh, man. I don't know what to say. Thanks, everybody. I thank James Shelley.
All right. Coming in 2nd place this weekend with a chassis that's no stranger to the podium, Clint Garrison. Grab your trophy. Grab both. There you go.
All right, thank you. First of all, I'd like to. Can you hear me now? All right. Thank
Don't look at him. Just don't look at
Clyde and all his crew for putting on a good event like always, and all these media guys. They don't get enough credit for everything that they're doing to help the sport grow, and all my sponsors that help me out. And we'll see y'all in a few weeks at Wildcat. Thank you.
Good.
All right, 1st place. Get close to me. They're on your tail. Clint Garrison is giving you a run for your money. Guys, so come on up.
Timmy Cameron.
Man, congratulations.
Hey, thanks a lot. Appreciate you. Thanks, good Lord, for this awesome weather He put out for us today. And congrats to these gentlemen. Everyone drove fast. It was wild. It was some fun courses. And good thing it was dry. This place is definitely rough when it's wet. But thanks, everyone helps me out. It means a lot. And time to go prep and get ready for tomorrow. Thanks, everyone.
Everybody get a round of applause. There was only like 3 seconds separating 1st place through like 8th place today. So it was extremely tight. I think you're going to see some cool racing coming on. We're going to have drivers meeting, I believe, at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Racing will kick off around 10. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Thanks. I dropped that cord right there at the bottom, so when you pull it back in, probably not a bad idea. Which class was it? I can probably tell you. I can tell you your score on the first stop, on the second, but I don't have the overall day yet.
35.894. Okay. Okay. Understand. 40.035 to 33.674. And then he finished 5th. Let's see, 4th and 6th. I finished 3rd and 5th. 3rd and 5th by this one. And he finished 3rd and 6th. Hey, I just want to make sure it's right. I just want to be sure. So I got 44 points. We got 44 and 4. What did you figure him at? 85 and he had 84. I had 85.
Get out of my way, I'll do it myself.
Right?
Please. He's like, you don't tell me twice. Wow! Come on, Tate.